And you're sucking my signal up. I never get the right angle on my head. It doesn't look like I'm looking at the right thing. Doesn't make a difference. It still doesn't look like I'm looking at it. But no, it looks like I'm looking at the fucking sky.
My head is big.
I know, as I say, it's huge. Like a melon. Cantaloupe.
Smile, Dad.
What are we doing now? Huh? Are we on or what?
Oh, no. One.
Hi, everybody! So what are you doing with your thing?
That one.
Huh? That one what?
So hi everyone. Hi, thank you so much for the 2 million people.
Why don't you just say 2? That would be much better.
2 friends watching. How about you?
Oh yeah, hello everybody! Hello to 2 people. When there's 75 people behind, tell me. I'll say something.
Oh, okay.
So it's Saturday in the Philippines. And we ran into rampant COVID-19 areas today. Oh my goodness. Marfie, she's got a COVID-19 app on her phone. It worked like a champ today.
Yes.
We found an entire city's market closed down from COVID-19. I was told by the police and by managers of a fine restaurant, told us don't go over there. There's many people infected with COVID-19 and the entire commercial market is closed. The fruit market, the vegetable market, the meat market, and the giant fish market are all closed until further notice. Oh, look at the people are piling in. It's good to see you all.
We have one here, Ben Atoy.
Making a comment.
Maybe this is this guy.
No,
Atoy.
I don't know anybody.
Hi to you. Thank you so much for.
Yep, thanks for coming along and seeing my lovely wife, Mara Fee. And we're out driving today. We put on almost 560 kilometers on our car in the weekend. About 150, 200 kilometers today and 350 something yesterday. So it's a lot. Roaming around, trying to see different things for you. Make videos for our channel for Blind Owl Outdoors. And a couple videos for our Blind Owl Bushcraft and Survival. Plus we did 4 drone videos for Flying Rhino drones again. Drones on, drones again. Flying Rhino drones on.
Friend here, happy.
My eyes are shot and I can't read anything.
One of our friends.
I see hello, and I see some other language above it. So what's it say? Hello.
Hi to you. Thank you so much for joining us today. So
what?
Are you gonna stay long, Dad?
I thought I'd stay till about 9 o'clock tonight. No, but I got some other ones though. Get the key.
So Patty Harry, make a love shout out.
Come here. I can't turn. Stand right there. Get the key. Go straight in the first room. Got the chicken pen on the ground there, right? Big wood chicken pen.
So thank you so much.
Here. Yeah, where you use the key. Walk in the first room.
Yes,
there's a chicken box there, right?
Okay.
On the container on the right, there's a little division there.
Thank you so
there's
much.
Either some right in there in the division.
Shane.
There's some right to the left of it. There's a couple tablecloths. That's what you're looking for. What are you looking for?
Just cloth to
Regular cloth? Yeah, I don't know what I did with them though. I found all those pieces of cloth we were looking for, but I'm not sure where they're at. Go open it if you want to. What? What's so funny?
This is my friend, Isha. She's asking if you're my husband.
No, I just picked this chick up on the road a little while ago. We've been having a blast. Took her up in the hills and we had some fun.
Your nose is
Yeah.
it's
Just
long.
just
very short.
just picked this chick up. She's pretty hot. She told me she was 26. I was like, all right, let's go.
26
I'm ready for
before.
20. So you just told me the other day you're 26. Yeah. No problem.
So thank you so much, Patty, Ari. Ha ha ha. Magkatawa mo tanin.
Good friend. You didn't know who your husband is, huh?
Because you didn't show.
Never watched our videos, Blind Owl Outdoors?
I think she didn't know that yet.
Well, type in Blind Owl Outdoors.
Oh,
Right there.
right here.
Right there. Type it in. Blind Owl Outdoors.
Same in here. Blind. Mama na yung channel, sister.
We only have 5,500 videos on there. Only.
No, sir. I'm sorry. Oh, love.
Oh, I'm not giving you a hard time. I'm just saying, go to Blind Owl Outdoors sometime. This is just me. That's the way I talk. Don't be offended by me. No problem at all.
Yeah, she's asking.
Yeah, the channel Blind Owl Outdoors. This got all 5,500 videos of our simple life here in the Philippines, from around the yard to our garden to our drives to my drives to bushcraft stuff, outdoor things, everything you can imagine. Even have a couple magic tricks on there. Yeah, lots of parties we went to, and we had lots of parties, family gatherings, just all about our life. Yeah, thank you. Yes, sir. You don't have to call me sir either. My name's Dan. My name's Dan. D-A-N.
So, okay, sir, I will check our.
Yeah, anytime.
If
Our channel's always there. It's always open to everybody.
If you saw her name, can you?
If I see,
connect?
you send me a comment, I'll subscribe to your channel. If you subscribe to my channel, no problem.
Salamat, sister. Thanks for the pag-join.
Just go and enjoy it, though. There's just tons and tons and tons of stuff on there. Do you guys know that today the Philippines is still number 21, the 21st country of most contaminated with the COVID-19 virus? Today, they're at 299,000 cases and some extra ones. Can't remember the other number, but 299,000. Tomorrow will be over 300,000 cases. So
what will?
as I say, we got all kinds of comments. We don't have many people on here. 6 people, 9 people. No, 6 people. 6 people and 3 thumbs up. So 3 of those could have been thumbs uppers, huh?
Oh.
But today we were in the town of Tubingen, Bohol. And huh? Who did?
Said,
Ask her where she heard the news at, so we can go look it up.
the one that Philippines is number 20. You said number
21 or Tubingen?
21.
Oh yeah, yeah. We've been 21 for quite a while. The next country is Italy, I believe, number 20. And as we go up, they keep going up, so we won't pass them for a while. But we'll be 300,000 COVID positive cases as of tomorrow, and we were in Tubingen, Bohol today, the center town on the west coast of Bohol. Very nice town, almost a little city, getting close. Has a McDonald's, has a little mall, has another little store that's kind of like a grocery store, department store, several banks. It's the biggest port on this side of the island. Very nice place. But we were there today, and we were warned by the managers of a very nice restaurant and we were warned by the police as I was standing in the street, don't go to the market today, because we always go to the market and walk around. And he said there is many, many, many cases of COVID-19 this week, and it was so bad that they had to close the entire market down. The fruit market, the vegetable market, the wet fish market, the meat market, which would be pork, beef, and lots of chicken, all closed down 100%. So because of many, they said, COVID-19 infections. So it's here, guys. 70, I think 71 cases out in that island near right off the coast of Talabon, where we live at. And I haven't heard anything else since then. I find it hard to believe that no one else got infected. But a couple cases in Talabon, one death, and one case in the medical center, which was also closed down. So we went to the hospital today, and they got the hospital blocked off. You can't even enter the hospital grounds now. Yeah. Just drive in and go and park and go get checked out. You've got to get tested before you walk in the gate. And I drove. They had the gate open. I drove in, and I saw someone wave at me. So I waved back, and I just pulled in the parking lot, and they ran over and wanted to know what we want to do. I was there to look at a pine tree. I had nothing to do with the hospital. I didn't want to go in. So he said, yeah, do what you want to do. Don't worry about it.
So we have here.
What do we got here?
Richard Arkinson.
Ackerson?
Ackerson.
Ackerson. A-C-K-E-R is Ackerson.
So good morning, Dan. I plan on going back to some of your old videos.
Cool.
When you made the goulash. I
love goulash.
For my Filipino girlfriend and her family, they don't have an oven.
Yeah, we make goulash on fire, on charcoal, and on propane. My goulash is beyond simple. My goulash is just fried ground beef, brown ground beef, drain the grease off it, and we use, to give it an Italian type taste, we use Del Monte Italian sauce. They also have a Del Monte Filipino sauce, but Italian sauce, some salt and pepper, and a kilo of macaroni. We use a kilo of ground beef and a kilo of macaroni. It's absolutely delicious. It's very plain. If I was going to cook it for regular people, I would also chop up some onions and some peppers. I would probably fry the onions with the hamburger and then chop up some real fine peppers to go along with it. And I might add, no, I don't think I'd add any chili powder or anything like that. I just add some peppers, make it more like a regular Italian meal. I had to eat it very plain because my stomach's messed up. But it's very, very good, and even the girls like it. When Marfi makes something like that, she uses the Filipino sauce, right, from Del Monte, which is much sweeter. Then she adds condensed milk and maybe cream and a whole bunch of sugar and all kinds of stuff to make it really sweet and kind of pinkish color rather than red.
Yes, I did.
That's the Philippine style. You find any fabric? And I don't like it that way, but my other friend, my friend George, if you've seen George in the videos, he's on the one video how to find your companion and some other videos where he met his wife here. His wife came here for a video at the house, and we introduced him. Now they have a wonderful family, a beautiful little daughter. George calls goulash, our goulash, he calls that American chop suey. That's what he calls that up in the Boston area. I've never heard of that. I've never heard of that before. My recipe is reminiscent of the goulash I got in elementary school at Bryant Elementary School in Dubuque, Iowa. It was just tomato sauce, really fine ground beef, and macaroni. I like my pizza the same way the school made it too, just plain, just dough, light tomato sauce, ground beef, and then mozzarella cheese on top. That's another good one you can make here. You can make pizza very well here without an oven. All you need is a good sized pan and a little tray you can put in the bottom of it, and then put your pan, say cook it in a round pan, put it on top of the other tray. And I always put a little water in the pan just to help steam it, but you can make that pan into a real nice oven also. And we've also made rolls a couple times in not pan, I guess you call it a pot, about 12, 14, 16-inch pot, about 14, 16 inches high, something like that. But that works very good. So it's similar to a Dutch oven, but we don't have cast iron stuff here. All we have is cast aluminum pots and pans and stuff like that. Now you can get some different stuff in the cities and stuff, but out where we live at, it's just cast aluminum. But it does work very good. And someday I'm hoping to get a cast iron, like a 14-inch cast iron Dutch oven would be great, and I could show the girls how to really cook out in the fire and stuff. And they're so nice. You can still use the big aluminum pan, but the cast iron makes the heat much more even, where the aluminum heats up and cools down real fast on different edges and stuff. And it's more the cast iron is more. You know that? Remember my big heavy pan? That's cast iron. Iron. It's very heavy, yeah. Yeah. But it cooks American fried potatoes so good. Oh my goodness. Better than any pan we have.
So thank you so much, and Patty Harris says thank you so much for visiting my videos. And Patty Harris said, I will visit your house, Sir Dan.
Right now?
House.
Oh, if I hear the dogs, I know it's you.
That's your channel.
Go visit the house is our channel?
Oh, I thought that house.
I thought maybe you should be walking up the hill or something.
So thank you so much for the 7 friends watching.
Yeah, we have Blind Owl Outdoors. Murphy has Provincial Life, A Foreigner's Wife. Those are our 2 oldest channels. Then Murphy has this channel, Murphy A Simple Wife. Then I have Blind Owl Bushcraft and Survival, Flying Rhino Drones On, and Jackalope Mystery. I monitor all those channels. I put 1 or 2 videos up on all of them whenever I can, every day basically, except for Provincial Life maybe once a week. And I put up your song video the other day. You see it? Yeah, a lot of nice comments about it. Murphy's got a pretty voice. Her mom's got a beautiful voice too. The kitchen is right next to where I work at out there, and I hear Murphy and her mom singing all the time. Beautiful voices. I was very impressed. If you guys want to go back and see a good video, I don't have the links on me. Would have been back, if you go back to January last year, this year January, at the kind of like the wake thing or whatever you call it for her dad when he passed away. There's a beautiful video of a lady who is your mom's sister. Is that who she is?
Youngest.
Her mom's youngest sister sang a song to me. I was sitting there video and she's singing on and off. So I walked over to the camera and said, "Yeah, go ahead, sing ones." She has the most beautiful voice. I think probably the most beautiful voice I've ever heard up close. Very, very nice.
Sir Dan, I already visit your house and
Put a comment on.
leave comments on your new videos.
When I
also showed you.
When I see your name and I go look after a little while, I'm sitting here with my wife right now, but after a while I'll go look at it and I'll comment back to you. I'll go to your channel, and does she have videos too or not?
She have.
Yeah, some people just got a channel. I'll go watch a couple of your videos and click like on them for you, and I'll subscribe to you. I appreciate you subscribing to us. Every subscriber helps, I tell you.
So Richard Ackerson.
Ackerson. Dan, do you think they'll be letting Americans to the Philippines by January? Yes, of course. You could come tomorrow if you wanted to. I have a friend from Orlando that's leaving October 1st to go to Cebu. What you have to do, if you really want to come, you know where you're going, you have to get a ticket, and then contact the consulate in America. He used the consulate in Houston. He's from Orlando. It doesn't make a difference. Just send your information to them, and then if you have a flight booked, then they'll send you a visa, and then you're allowed to travel. Would I come right now? I don't think so. I think I'd wait until for sure things clear up a little bit. Ask him. Where's he going? Where are you going to in the Philippines? Where are you planning on going to?
So we'll wait for his...
But right now, the ports, even like Bohol and Cebu and Leyte and stuff, the ports are still closed to open travel back and forth. They're bringing people back and forth like crazy from other islands and from overseas and stuff, and they're just spreading the virus all over the place. But I heard October the ports are going to open up, and the reason I'm almost sure about that is I have a thing going on that the judge is in Cebu, and we got a date for a court case in October. So I don't think they would have put the date on there if they weren't planning on opening up the ports. But you don't know. It just depends on what's going on.
So Harry, Patty, thank you so much.
Glad to hear you. You're very welcome. It's my pleasure.
Lady.
I really enjoy the people we've met on the internet. We've met so many different people. We've only been on for 5 years, right? Something like that. And the first couple years, it was just for my outside bushcraft stuff to send videos to the family. And we had nothing to do with. I didn't even know what being monetized was or anything. In fact, I got a notice from YouTube way back when I had 1,000 subscribers or something, that they said, "Do you want to become a YouTube partner?" It's like, no, I want nothing to do with you. And about a year later, another company, what was it, BBTV, asked me if I wanted to join their syndicated thing, and they made all kinds of offers to us. Let's see, I'm flying into MAC 10 airport, Cebu, Lapu-Lapu, and then you're going to go to Dumaguete.
Pagadian City.
Okay.
That's Mindanao.
I see Dumaguete.
Dumaguete and then Pagadian City.
Okay, so you're going to travel around.
Oh.
What I can tell you is that our friend from Orlando, he just retired from Disney. He's married to a girl in Lapu-Lapu, and he tried to come over about a month ago, and he bought a ticket, and he thought he had his iCard and all that stuff. And when he went to get on his second plane in Los Angeles, they said, no, you have to have a visa. So they actually kicked him off the plane, out of the airport. And then I told him to contact the consulate and all that stuff. And the consulate wasn't taking any calls for several weeks. But about a week and a half ago, he finally got through the consulate, and he had to buy a ticket. So he purchased a ticket to, I don't never heard it called MAC 10, but to the airport in MAC 10 Island, I guess. Mm-hmm. So he bought a flight for there, and then he sent all his information to the consulate in Houston, Texas. And then a few days later, they said, you're approved and your visa's in the mail. And he has his visa in his hand, and he's leaving October 1st for MAC 10. So he is coming. So it is possible to come here, but can you go anywhere from there? Right now, I don't think you can get out of it. You couldn't get out of Cebu if you wanted to. You wouldn't be able to go to Dumaguete or come over to Bohol or go to Mindanao or anything like that, because the ports aren't open as of today. But September is what, a couple days away, or October is a couple days away. So I would wait till first couple of days of October and see if the ports are open. When the ports are open, the country is open. So they want to open the country back up for tourism. Places like the Chocolate Hills are open now. Sagbayan Peak is open. Today it was closed because they had some sort of a catering thing there. So we didn't get to go into that. But they're opening up all that different stuff. Anda Beach was open. Panglao here in Tagbilaran City, that's open. Just so And the other islands they're trying to open up for tourism, getting that stuff going. They want to get the money generating back into the country again. So I assume very, very shortly the local ports will open up, and there'll be everywhere you go, they take your temperature, and you have to sign a card when you go into every business now. They're tracking everyone's movement. If they find out someone had COVID that day, they take everybody out that's in the list, that signed in, and they're going to go hunt you down and put you on quarantine and stuff like that. But very soon, everything should be open. Again, I don't have a date, and he just said good. So we got a brother-in-law, Mark. I don't know where he's at. He said he was going to Texas or something, but I don't know what he's not doing here. He could come over tomorrow if he wanted to. All he has to do is buy a ticket, go to the consulate, and send it to the consulate in Houston, Philippine consulate, and then they'll give him the visa, and he could be here within next week, whenever he wanted to be here. So, but myself, I would be worried about being on a plane right now. I wouldn't want to be on a plane right now because of all the recycled air and everything. I saw pictures of ticket booths and checkout places and stuff like that in airports, and they're all dressed up in hazmat suits and masks, the whole ordeal, not just face shield, regular masks. And I heard even some planes, the stewardesses are even dressed like that. So, if there's one person on there that had COVID, they're circulating that whole air all over. DJ Raiders, hello, sir. How are you?
Hi to you, sir.
He always puts so many. He puts so many comments on Blind Owl Outdoors all the time. Very nice. Yeah, very, very nice. Very, very nice. Yeah.
From Beijing.
No idea. And if people want to say where they're from and stuff like that, that's great. Then we can associate with them a little better. I'm from Dubuque, Iowa, and born in Dubuque, Iowa. Spent my whole life there, except for my last 16 years. I've been right here in Bohol. Have not left Bohol. I went to Cebu a couple times, but I have not left the Philippines in 16 years. I wonder if I should get a visa or something. I don't know. I don't play with that stuff.
So DJ he said, welcome.
Love your video. Tulsa, Oklahoma. Cool. That's a very nice place. Yeah. Our friend Don is from the western part of Oklahoma. He has a survival school called Thunderbird Survival. Is that what it is? Thunderbird Bushcraft? Thunderbird Bushcraft Survival? Thunderbird something. And very, very nice guy, a retired captain in the Army. Yeah, I've been to Tulsa a few times. I used to drive semi-truck from Dubuque, Iowa to Texas, and then sometimes from Dubuque, Iowa to the West Coast. We had a big pork packaging plant there, a processing plant. So I deliver pork all over the country. It's beautiful here in Oklahoma. Yeah, I know it is. That's a really nice state. There's so many different areas there. They have nice hilly areas and tree areas, and I think there's even some kind of desert areas and a couple big cities. And but what's nice about Tulsa is you start getting farther south in America, and the people change. They're much more friendly, and not that the northern people aren't. The city people are different in America, and when you get farther away from the city, you get out in the country and the smaller towns. The people are so friendly. Tulsa's a huge city.
We have here John Norden.
I've been watching it for many years.
Hello, Dan and Marty. That's our friend.
Hi.
I told you that they break us.
Oh, he fell off the bamboo? Oh man. How's your wrist doing? I wish I could have told you don't go on a bamboo bridge. My first year, Murphy took me down in the bottoms to go visit a bunch of different people. And we had to cross a whole bunch of bamboo bridges, and I crossed one, and the whole bridge just collapsed. I fell about 8 feet down, and then into the water full of snakes, and there weren't any crocodiles, but it sure felt like it. And it was a cheap thrill. I didn't get hurt, luckily, But I heard you messed your wrists up, and that's terrible.
Mm.
Yeah, that's the guy that lives up by Philip.
Yes.
Yeah.
So DJ
Very nice.
Ryder, it's beautiful here in the Oklahoma.
Yeah, as I said,
And
I'm reading him to myself, and that's why I'm commenting to him.
He's been watching
Yeah,
you
for many years. Yes, he has, and he's been commenting. He's been commenting ever since he was watching, I believe.
Yes, thank you so
And
much.
we enjoy the comments very, very much. John says he's mending slowly, but mending. That's good. Murphy said you might need an operation on one of your wrists too. There's one good hospital in Togbalarian, one better hospital in Togbalarian. What's it called? One out by ICM? The new one?
Holy name.
No?
The
The new hospital.
For the name.
Well, there's one by ICM. Our friend George just went there for some work, and another guy here, and I think he's in Talbot now. He went to get some special heart stuff done down there, and it's got a real simple name. Philip, which where Philip took that little kid. That hospital.
Mm-hmm.
So he knows what I'm talking about, I'm sure. And the other best hospital is the Changhua over in Cebu, but it's expensive. Regular American prices there, but they'll take good care of you.
And Harry Patty.
Sir Dan, can I ask you something? Ask me anything you want. I'm here for questions. I only got about 15 or 20 minutes here, and I got work to do. But ask me anything you want.
So DJ Ryder, I was sharing your early video to millions of people before YouTube.
Oh, he was sharing our videos. Many people
shut me down.
Wonder why they shut you down. That's a shame.
So Dr. Love, Ohio here, love watching you guys.
Thank you.
Dr. Love,
Yep.
Thank you so much, sir.
John
Ohio.
says still 3 more weeks. Hopefully no surgery. Good.
Oh.
Good. Yeah. Make sure you move your arms around as much as you can when you can to get them loosened back up again. You'll probably be fine. And then, this is my question. I have a friend who married an American, but they separated for 12 years. Is there any chance that she can get some support from that guy? They have 2 children. Ooh. Where's the guy from? That'd be a good question. And yes, she should be able to file for child support on that guy. Even if he's in America, he's responsible for those kids. I don't know how you do it. There might be a way to go through the American embassy, and if she can prove with a DNA test that those are his kids, he will have to take care of the kids. He's responsible for those kids. So from Las Vegas, yeah. I don't know anybody that's done that, but I'm positive he's responsible for those children. So he should have to pay some sort of child support to those children. And if he doesn't, he's a deadbeat jerk, and something should be done about it. The guy's working, I think, at UMC. What's that? UMC. Marine Corps? A soldier? Interesting. If he's a soldier, he's definitely responsible. The American military would be happy to get involved and make him pay child support. I guarantee you that. The American government does not like people making kids and not taking care of them. Too many bulk sharings. 5 million at a time. Holy cow! It was successful. Yeah, I got thrown off of Facebook a couple times, and not off of YouTube, but for doing too many in a row. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
You wake up early, it's early.
Where?
In America.
It's 5 o'clock here. So it's 5 o'clock in the morning on the East Coast, 4 o'clock in the morning in Central where Doug lives, and 2 o'clock in the morning where Arnell lives in California.
Oh.
we're even with the East Coast right now, Eastern time. Thank you, Sir Dan, for that answer. I'll tell my friend. Yeah, I would tell her just to try to contact, maybe try to contact the U.S. Embassy in Manila or the consulate in Cebu, depends where she's at, and see what they can tell her. And then it has anything to do with the military. If the guy's a Marine, tell her to tell him that he's a soldier, and then they might just transfer you to the right people to get it taken care of. I don't know. I'll ask around and see what I can find out, but I really don't know yet. Right offhand. But what else we got here?
Dr. Love.
Dr. Love. I never heard of that
How
one.
is living in the Philippines with diabetes and cost of medicine?
Well, living in the Philippines is pretty good. I supposedly have type 2 diabetes. I take a metformin tablet with my breakfast and my dinner. I only eat 2 times when I'm lucky. Sometimes I only get 1 meal a day, but usually 2 meals. The metformin pills from the generic pharmacy are really cheap. Other medicine, if you have fancy medicine, it's probably pretty expensive. We have one friend that has to get special heart medicine ordered in, and it's pretty expensive. We have another friend who, him and his wife both take medicine because they're in their 70s, and they spend about, I think they spend about $800 a month on medication, something like that. But then I don't know what all it is. But the life here is very good. The Filipinos are fantastic. They're wonderful people, very friendly. Almost anywhere you go, people will welcome you in. The only problem we have is with other foreigners, and Marfi and I have a bad habit of trusting people and helping them out and doing things for them and stuff, and then they all just turn around and stab you in the back and cause you all kinds of problems. So I would recommend staying away from foreigners here unless you get to know them. They're decent people. Just be cautious of who you are. Most people come here with like a planned identity when they come here. They use a fake name when they come to the islands and stuff. I'm to the point now that when someone introduces himself to me that I'm going to do anything with, can I see your passport? I want to see what your name is. If they don't let me see their name, tell them to get the hell out of here, because obviously they're a bunch of liars.
So DJ Riders, yes, she can get.
Yeah, she can get child support. I'm pretty sure she can. Yeah, and especially if he's a soldier, for sure. She had no problem at all with that.
How has the gout been lately?
I think my gout was type 2 diabetes problems in my feet, where your feet get so sore and swollen, and they hurt so bad. I think it was actually part of it was the diabetes, because I never had my blood sugar tested in my entire life until a couple years ago when I had some sort of giant infection on my leg. I'm sure DJ Raider remembers that. That was terrible. And I never had my sugar checked before that in my life. I didn't have any idea I had high blood sugar or anything like that. But I used to get really sore feet, and my ankles would hurt, and the arch of my foot would hurt so bad I could hardly walk. But what I do is I take one of these little tiny white gout pills. I just take one of those every day. It's called Colocarin or something like that. CHOL something or other. It's a real common gout medicine. I just take one every day now, and I don't have hardly any problem at all. And I take I'm having problems with my kidneys. My creatine levels or something are real high, and I'm getting all these kidney stones. So I take three medicines for that, and that's socking me for about $140 per month. And then the other pills I take, the gout and the metformin, and I take a sinus pill at night to keep my throat clear. I get those in generic. They're very cheap, but I don't have much problem at all. I try to keep to myself now. We stay up here in our yard in our house, and we go get our supplies and do stuff like that. And I have a few friends here and there that I see, and we just keep to ourselves. That's the secret to me. And when I go to like Talaboon to go shopping, I go to the same stores every time. I built up a relationship with different store owners. I have a special pharmacy. I have a hardware store, different things like that. A bakery I always go to, and a vegetable place I go to. It makes life so much easier once they get to know you, because some people react different to foreigners. Some are warm and welcoming. Some have a funny attitude, especially richer people that are like store owners and stuff, who you don't usually deal with. You usually deal with a clerk, but when you get to deal with the owners and stuff, some of them have got a real weird attitude about foreigners. And I'm the nicest guy in the world. I'm friendly to everybody. I shake hands. I say hello to everybody. You know, I buy the people at the checkpoint bread. I do everything I can for people. But when someone shows aggression to me, something snaps, and I got this little aggression thing in my head that I can't control. So it's like my what do we call it? It's like my bullshit meter. You know, there's just something that clicks off, and I can't. I mean, if someone's trying to, the opposite is, if someone's trying to antagonize me, then it doesn't bother me a bit. Then I can just laugh it off. But if it's genuine antagonism, I have a hard time with it.
Right here, then. Pat
But here.
Harry. Thank you.
DJ Raiders, yeah, good.
And Nancy Thomas, that's from Saudi. That's one of.
Oh, hi. She's saying hi to somebody else.
Yes,
Okay.
Thank you so much, sister, for joining us.
Just eat green vegetables, small pieces of meat. Type 2 will vanish. Really? Okay. Thank you. My doctor said I can't eat green beans, which I don't believe. He said I shouldn't eat grapes, which I don't believe. And he said beef is bad for you. He said chicken's bad for you. All this stuff. It's just like, you know, there's nothing else for me to eat. I can only eat plain chicken. I can only eat very plain ground beef. And the ground beef here is absolutely terrible. So all I ever eat is a McDonald's burger once in a while. And I only eat chicken that we raise. The fish are fish from 2 inches to 10 inches that are uncleaned on a counter in a 90-degree market. I can't eat them. I just can't even look at them. So I eat, the only fish I ever eat is frozen fish from, been getting some from Vietnam, cream dory. So my diet's very limited. I eat potatoes and rice, which is what you shouldn't be eating for diabetes, because that's pure sugar. And I usually have a burger with them when I have one. You know, just a little McDonald's burger.
And we have here from Australia, Tom Harris.
Tom Harris.
Shoulder to shoulder.
Huh?
And smile. And Nancy Thomas, hi. And you can eat green beans.
I think so too. And then I watched a video the other day of a cleansing thing. It was some kind of a cleansing tea made out of, it looked like rosemary and a couple other things, probably ginger. So I have no idea. I was going to look into that. We also have some vegetable, some leafy things here like kamungai, which is malungai in a lot of places. It's like the miracle fruit here to help cleanse you out. I think what I really need to do, I think I need to fast maybe 2 days a week or something like that, and just kind of help clear me out. I'd like to really get on the, what's it called? Ketone diet or something like that, or whatever it is. Put your body into ketone, I don't know if that's the right word. Like the Atkinson diet or whatever it is, where you're eating mostly protein, and it helps your liver work better. And I think it helps your kidneys and stuff too. But I don't know. I just try to, I wish I would have known about all this stuff or paid more attention to it when I was, 30 years old or 40 years old. I could never eat anything spicy since I was 7 or 8 years old, when I had my appendix out, and they took out about 8 feet of my large intestine. It was all twisted up. So since then, I can't deal with any type of spices or anything like that. So I'm very limited in what I can eat. And then I used to eat 6 eggs every day in my life until I was about 24 years old. And then one day something snapped and I can't eat an egg anymore. They make me sick as a dog. And I don't know what did that, but, and I'm very, very lactose intolerant. So my stuff I can eat is so limited. But as have you noticed, I haven't wasted away the skin and bones yet.
But then if you have diabetes, when your womb get healed.
Wounds on your feet heal very slowly because there's not getting blood down there,
Oh,
in the nerves and stuff. But your other part of you're okay until it works its way up farther up. Then you get sores on your arms and your legs and your chest and stuff, wherever your circulation problems or whatever it is. Regular diabetes is dangerous. You can go blind. It'll kill you, give you strokes, all kinds of. It'll kill your kidneys.
Mm-hmm.
It's diabetes is actually quite serious.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to keep keto. That's the word. The keto. Yeah. And I'd like to get into that. If I could just find a source of protein here, I'd like to get into that. But again, the ground beef is, at least at our store in Taliban, is inedible. It's just terrible. And I don't eat pork. I haven't eaten pork in 30 years. It just doesn't agree with me. And I can't eat chicken that I buy because they're all pumped full of antibiotics and hormones or whatever. I eat any chicken that I bought here, I get sick as a dog. I mean, really sick from it. But any chicken that we've grown or my friend Philip grows, because neither of us use antibiotics, I bet I've eaten 1,000 chickens here, right, that we grew. I've never had even one stomach cramp or anything from them. So it's got to be the antibiotics or the hormone, but I'm sure it's antibiotics.
Yes, and Tom Harris from Australia, I have the same problem. Sugar is too hard to avoid.
Yeah, I can't avoid it because I'm eating rice and potatoes, and that starch, and the starch turns into sugar on you. But I'll even every once in a while, I'll eat a little roll of Oreo cookies for a snack in the evening, or sometimes I'll have a bag of potato chips when I can find it. Or yesterday we hit a 7-Eleven on the other side of the island, and I bought nine little bags of M&Ms, and I'll eat one bag of M&Ms for a snack in the evening after dinner maybe. Once in a while. I can't eat much because chocolate has milk in it, and the lactose part of it just kills me. But I love the taste of chocolate. I love the taste of like a Ruffles potato chip or something, And I guess I could sit here and eat carrots all day long, but I hate carrots, and I think I'd rather die than eat carrots and stuff.
No, that's very lovely.
I don't know. To you, yeah. A carrot tastes like a dirty root. And I don't like roots.
But take the benefit. So we have another. Yes, eat large amount of moringa, DG, right there.
Yeah, I think that's. And Martha when I was sick or stuff, Martha used to make me tea, and she'd also smash them up and put them on my wounds.
Oh.
And I watched a video on a bushcraft channel the other day about perziline. Perziline you find in America in different places in the edges of the woods and stuff. Kind of got an oval round leaf on it, kind of a thick leaf. Now perziline is like malungai or moringa or kamungai. It's just full of all kinds of antioxidants and stuff, and people don't really know about it. It's supposed to be fantastic for you. And we found a place about 50 kilometers from here that was just loaded with it. So it's probably right around here too, for all I know. Around the ponds and stuff, probably, I don't know. But I'm going to read up on it a little bit more. You can make tea out of it, different things. What's the other one? Turmeric is supposed to be very good for you, which is just like a ginger, I guess. It's orange. Yes. I found a couple. I bought her half a kilo the other day of that. It's wicked on the breath, though, hon.
Yes.
Turmeric or ginger and garlic and whatever else you eat, man, it's wicked. It's wicked, let me tell you.
So we're done with this.
Keto, yeah. Keto's eating only meat, mostly only meat.
Oh.
It changes the way your liver works and stuff. It's super healthy for your body.
So Dr. Love, there's some good keto YouTube.
Yeah, videos. Yes. See, that's what I'm so amazed about YouTube is You can think of almost anything that's on your mind and look it up, and there's anywhere from 10 to 10,000 videos on that subject. And again, some of them are a bunch of nonsense, some of them are really good. You just have to go through them and find out what you think is good and what's not good. But I've learned so much on YouTube, probably, and I've only been on YouTube for the last, probably had access for the last 7 or 8 years, maybe. A couple of friends of mine had internet. I never knew anything about it. I got into the bushcraft and stuff. But I spend at least 3 hours a day watching videos on different things that I'm interested in. I download a couple gigabytes of videos every day on my phone. And I think of a subject, I just go on I use a program called Videoder, which is a beautiful program. And say I pick say I want to find out about Doberman pinchers. I'll just type in Doberman pinchers and it'll bring up 200 videos. I'll just click 50 or 60 of those videos and then just click download, put my phone down, come back a day later and they'll all download. Then I'll put those from my phone on the computer and then I'll go through them and see what I'm interested in. I don't waste time going to every video. I just do stuff in blocks of information. My grandma, my mom's mom, was a hoarder. Her house was so full of stuff you couldn't even. You had aisles this big walking down hallways. It was stacked to the ceiling with newspapers and everything you can imagine. And my mom says she's got the hoarder gene, and I know I have the hoarder gene because I don't throw anything away. But the way I feed my hoarder gene is YouTube. I download. I have those little hard drives. I fill a terabyte of that up in a month, so maybe a couple months. But
So another one here.
what else can I know?
So Lady
Back to film
Raiders
here.
trying to raise chickens and sell the eggs.
Here?
It's time.
Well, it depends what you're doing. I bought 100 layers one time, built
Right.
special cages for them, everything like that, fed them layer food. And then when they got to 7-month-old, fed them the actual laying food. And out of 100 chickens, after 7 months, we had less than 30 left. The rest all died. And then out of those 30, they laid eggs really good for 3 months maybe. And then they tapered off to an egg a week. So we lost probably, I'm guessing maybe $500 or $600 on the project. And for me, it's no good. Raising broilers to sell for the places that turn chickens, the barbecue chickens. If you want to do that, you can make money doing that. It's a lot of work. We raise broilers because then you sell the chickens at 6 weeks old. They're about 700 grams, and that's what they want them. But you have to clean them, pluck them, and freeze them, and then you sell them to them. I raise broilers to eat, and I let my broilers go 10 weeks so that they're 2.5 kilos. You know how many grams that is? 2,500 grams, not 700 grams. So they're like a big 5-pound roaster you buy in the grocery store back home, and they're absolutely delicious. It's about double the price of chicken buying in the store, but you know what's in it? It has no antibiotics, has no hormones in it, except for what could be added in the food. I don't know. And they're absolutely delicious. You go outside and kill a chicken. I go out, chop their head off, and hand a chicken to Marfi. We soak it down. I taught Marfi how to skin a chicken, and you can skin a chicken in 2 minutes. So you don't have to do all that silly plucking. And then we cut up the meat into chunks, and I have the breast in little pieces. It's so delicious. And Marfi and Shannon eat the leg in the back. And one of the legs on a 5 or 6 pound chicken is enough to feed Marfi and Shannon. A leg and a thigh is enough. One of them is enough to feed both of them for a meal. So they get about 3 meals out of the chicken, and I get one bowl of chicken for a meal. But it's fabulous. Fabulous, fabulous.
And here, Dr. Love dark chocolate. That's for the good for diabetes.
Oh, really?
Do you try that dark?
Yeah, I don't like dark chocolate. It's kind of bitter. Yeah.
It's good.
What? Here's something for you guys. Here's a funny little tip for you. I found this out by accident. I used to go to the city, and it's about a 3-hour drive on a motorcycle, and then I'd buy all kinds of supplies, and I'd buy Hershey bars and Nestle Crunch bars and stuff, so the girls had snacks and things like that. So I drove back 3 hours with the Hershey bars and stuff in the sun, and they'd be melted to goo, you know. And then I would take them home and I put them in the freezer. And I ate one day. I ate a Nestle Crunch because that's one of my favorite. Nestle's chocolate is superb. And it was the best milk chocolate I ever had in my entire life. So from then on, no matter what I have, a Snickers bar, M&Ms, or whatever, I put out in the sun for an hour or two till it melts. Then I put it in the freezer or the refrigerator, and it does something. It's just like using a double boiler on, you know, those little chocolate pellets you buy in the grocery store, the bitter chocolate, unsweetened chocolate. You put that in a double boiler, melt it, pour it into a mold. When you take it out of the mold, it's this beautiful milk chocolate. But it makes a Hershey bar unbelievable, unbelievable. The flavor. Ask Murphy. It's so different than it was the first time you try it.
Very sweet.
It's beyond sweet. An actual Hershey bar has a little bit of bitterness to it. We got.
Yeah. We have Mr. Davao Murphy. Thumbs up, meaning thumbs up. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much to help Murphy out.
So hello po, sir, host. So it's from Davao, I think.
Well, it's named Mr. Davao. Maybe from Davao, yeah.
So thank you so much,
Yeah.
Mr. Davao. Mega shout out to you. Thank you for joining us today.
Excuse me.
I've
Been up since 4:30.
So thank you so much for joining.
Drove 150 kilometers today and
Yes.
350 kilometers yesterday.
That's
a little tired.
Lot of.
But the bad thing, hon, is I have over 40 hours of editing videos in front of me
Yes.
from all the videos we took. So, and I have videos for the last 6 months I haven't done yet.
Yeah. Tom Harris, we like your new
Co-host. You guys like Mama better than me. I know you do. But
Mama always laughing.
I enjoy. I've never done a live video before. I enjoy talking to people. It's just a shame that you guys can't comment back to us with your voice. That would be so cool.
We can do that. The stream here. Then.
You know, you can do it like with 2 or 3 people. But it'd be so nice if we were just all talking on a giant like a giant video chat or something like that. But you know, you got a lot of you guys have watched my Blind Owl Outdoors, and you see me holding the camera. You don't see me. You see the where I'm driving and stuff. I used to turn it to me and talk, and people are like, "Why don't you show where you're going? We're tired of looking at your face," you know. But so I now I just show it out in front and show where we're going and stuff. And when I'm doing a video in the car, to me it's like I'm talking to someone. I'm actually talking to everyone, but it's actually like I'm actually talking to someone, because if I have a co-pilot with me, like someone like here today, I had Murphy and Shannon with me. I drove for 4 hours today. I didn't hear 6 words out of either of them, but I did 5 videos talking to the world, and I'm not getting answers back, but I'm just talking about what I'm thinking about. And for me, it's kind of funny because I'm sure a lot of you are the same. But when I'm by myself and I'm driving in the car, so I did this the other day. I went from Talabon all the way to Bagakai, 8 kilometers, with the camera pointing forward, and I was talking to myself in my head. I had a huge conversation. I was thinking about all this different stuff. I go, oh, I guess I should say something. I've been thinking stuff. Been talking to myself in my brain. It's just like, you know, it's like a dream when I'm talking to myself. It's a regular conversation. But when I'm driving and I'm talking to people, it's just like I'm having a conversation with someone next to me, and it makes the time fly by. That's why I really enjoy doing the videos. The other day we did about 30 shout out videos, just little clips we're going to put on front of some videos from a lot of people that watch us and have channels and stuff. And we got from here to Tübingen, which is 50 kilometers. Before I finished the 30th or the 25th video, before I finished it, we were in Tübingen. And it was like a blink of an eye. And this was very enjoyable.
Tom Harris, smile. Thank you so much. He's always in my live and he's watching our videos.
On my computer, I watch every video you do, and waiting to see something obnoxious there that I can come over and turn it off.
Thank you so much. And Dr. Love, my wife is from Davao.
Oh, very nice.
His mom is from Davao.
Yep.
So
Yeah. One guy from Wisconsin, his girlfriend's from there.
From Davao. Oh.
And your brother's from there? Lives there?
So I am driving as person that semi just crossed into Pennsylvania.
Semi-driver, cool. Cool, Dr. Love. I drove cross country for 7.5 years from Iowa to California to Texas, back to Iowa, and sometimes I go to Texas and then to East Coast and back, and almost teamed the whole way. Having a partner with me was great because it was one of my best friends from high school was my partner for 5 years, and we had a blast. I mean, you'd always have a day or a day and a half when you drop your load off to your next load, and we go to national parks and we go to the beaches in California, and we go all over the. It was just like a giant party for us.
What year was that?
Would have been in the late 80s, about 84 to 90, somewhere around there.
Oh. So thank you so much, guys. Thanks for.
No, 86 to 91, maybe something like that. I don't know. I never kept track of it. I quit whatever year they started doing the CDL. I quit. I had enough. I didn't want to bother with a nationwide license and all that crap. I just quit, and I got a job in a factory that dried blood, big industrial plant. It was great. Worked my way up to assistant foreman. It was a great job. Yeah, blood from all the pig blood and beef blood for the entire Midwest all came to our plant. No human blood, but tens of thousands of gallons every night we dried. You know those big giant trucks that look like they're full of gas here?
Oh.
Well, the ones we had in Iowa, in the Midwest, from Iowa, Wisconsin, Minnesota, Michigan, all those were full of blood coming to our plant. They looked like they were milk trucks. Well, I'm soaked. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, you just like
I had enough.
So thank you so
Hey,
much.
thanks everybody for watching, and I'll try to get back on again some other time. Maybe someday we can do it on the Blind Owl Outdoors or something, or the Bushcraft channel. I don't know.
We'll do that.
I never really thought about them before. It's nice just talking, and
This is your first time then? Oh no.
first time sitting here with you. I was on there for 30 seconds with the other day, trying to help you fix something on it.
Thank you, my
Oh, it hurts.
Thank you, Dad.
Keep working on the computer, editing some videos.
So ako naminaw na wala yung sige istorya. That I don't have words, Dad. No more words to say.
What's the matter, honey?
So
What?
I don't have words now. No more.
I was just going to apologize for dominating the conversation, and Murphy didn't say much through the conversation. But she just said now she doesn't have the words to talk to you guys. She feels bad about that. But actually, just talk English, hon. Your English is just fine. Everybody understands you, and I've never heard anybody complain of a cute Filipino's accent. So never.
So thank you so much, everyone, and Dr. Love, have a good night, guys. Thank you so much, Thanks for visiting my live today, and thanks for talking to Dan. I really appreciate that, guys. So, so Tom Harris, thumbs up, and to the co-host. Oh, manalain na. So, salamat. Thank you so much. To Mr. Davao. So, thanks for the thumbs up. Dr. Love, thank you so much. And say hi to your wife. My mother also from Davao. Loading naman.
Yeah, Dr. Love's driving the kind of truck I was driving. Big
That's
giant
a
ones.
giant. Ah, that's a long one. That.
50 foot or better,
Oh
bro.
my goodness, that's a long. So, Dr. Ed, have a good night, guys.
What's this?
That's I will cook this today. So ito that.
Why is it in a bag like that, huh? Be like this size, huh?
So thank you so much, and I think that's it for today because I will start cooking dinner. It's 5:30, 5:30 in the afternoon, so it's time for me to cook dinner. So I would like to say thank you so much, everyone, and we really will change the title. So thank you so much, Tom Harris. Still 5:30 p.m. here. So we'll start cooking dinner, supper. So have a great night too. And God bless everyone. I hope to see you again in my next live. I7. Oh, okay. So 5, 6. So 7:03 p.m. here. So in Australia. So almost. So 1 hour. 5, 6. So you're ahead of us 1 hour. So God bless, guys, and stay safe always. That's it. Quit already.
You did all that work and you quit it?
How about the dinner?
I'm good for dinner.
Oh, you don't eat
You need to
dinner?
cook that stuff before it spoils.
Yes, I will cook it.
Tell me to be back later.
Yes, it's dark outside. Yeah, it's because it's 7, so very soon here to get getting dark. So it's Saturday. It's tomorrow is Sunday, or another day off.
How long were we on?
It's 1 hour, Dad.
I was on for a whole hour?
Yes,
Oh,
right now it's 1 hour.
That was a
and
long 10 minutes, huh?
Yes, and you talk a lot. That's good. I don't have English. Hi, thank you so much. And also, uh, Harry, Patty, Harry, thank you so much. And you can drop your link if you're still there. Dan will not eat dinner, so I will keep going here. Wala, mausa man eh. You have English. So Dr. Love, 5:30 a.m. here, so it's early. So you wake up too early. So here is 5, almost 5:33. It's coffee time, 5:30 a.m. So Tom Harris, I will give you jacket, doctor. I will give you a blue thing, Dr. Love. So Tom Harris, we have good English. Thank you so much, but I don't have. Sometimes there are some words that I can't understand. And thank you so much. And Mr. Davao, thanks sa thumbs up and seeking sa pamilya si Nancy Tolmos from that's one of my very good friend from she's in Saudi right now working. So thank you so much for stopping by. And Patty Harry, she's in Bacolod, I think.
Next time I need a real chair,
Oh, you hurt your back.
Oh, well, you had it.
Dan's back hurt because of the bench. There's no um, support on the back. So thank you so much for the 11 friends watching. So it's Tom Harris. It's 52 F or 11 C temperature here. So it's not hot. Celsius 11. So it's cold. It's a cold tower. So really using air degrees Celsius. Cold because 11 Celsius temperature. It's cold, my goodness. So you have heater. So Dr. Love, yes, you speak very good English. Nah, I think you not very good, little bit teeny. Trying my best to learn, learn. I keep listening to Dan the way he spoke, spoke, speak. Thank you so much, Dr. Love. And Tom Harris cold. Very cold. So what did you do? You wear coat. It's very 11. Oh my goodness. Starts winter there. Siya, ano, nahuman na kasi ang project ta. So Tom Harris, your days there are around 30 Celsius. So 11 is it's cold. So that's why you need coffee every day. So Tom Harris jacket. Right here, even it's very hot when I go to the sun or outside working. I wear a jacket, sweatshirt, and hat. That's for protection from the sun, not to get sunburned. And you know, sometimes we taking care of our skin, not to get sunburned. So and again, thank you so much, guys. Thanks to the 13 friends watching. So no name. We have new here. So no name. Shanisma must have good internet connection. Then yes, we have medium connection right now. That's why the connection is stable. It's not turned and off. And like this morning. I don't know why. So I hope this will be permanent. So we have after yes, thanks for asking. We have a medium signal right now, and then so thank you so much for stopping by, sir. Oh, ma'am or sir. Claro, I can see. Very good picture. So no names. What's the name? Smock. I don't know how to pronounce. So much better than Southern Lady. Oh, okay. So it's very there's poor signal in Leyte. So are you from Leyte, sir or ma'am? So thank you so much. Right now, but this connection is not um, permanent, it's stable. It's sometimes good and sometimes bad or so thank you so much, guys. Thanks for giving me a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. And thanks for that 10 friends. Yeah, our signal this time is medium, and I don't know what's tonight or next minute. It's changing a lot. So no name much better than Southern Lake. So as Zone Vlogs, hi po I to you. As Zone Vlogs, so welcome. I will write it down your name so that I can um, visit you later. So I can connect. I still remember us on vlog. We're connected already. So I visit your channel videos, one of your videos before. So, but I will write it down as Son. So, mega shout out to us Son Vlog. Hi po. So, are you Tagalog? Are you from Manila? Son Vlog. So, thank you so much. And Son Vlog, thanks for the thumbs up. I really appreciate that. Salamat. And welcome, and mega shout out to you. And how are you? I'm doing very good. I'm in good health. Sir Tam, how are you? So it's cold there. So keep yourself warm. So Ason vlogs me in Dubai from Iran, Australian citizen dual. Oh, okay. So you're from Dubai. I heard that Dubai is a very nice place. I have lots of friends there, YouTuber too, from Dubai. So thank you so much, Ason Vlogs, for joining us today. So Australian citizen, so you're dual. So that's very good. So we have also a friend from Australia. See, Tom Harris from Australia. It's a very nice guy. So you're welcome po. So you can speak Tagalog. So it's because you have po and hi po. So what's the dialect or kuan sa Arabic? Sa yung dialect? Bonus. So a little Tagalog, I know. Oh, it's very good. Little is better than nothing. So I can speak um, Tagalog, but I cannot in your dialect. I can't. I can speak a little bit English. I can speak little bit Spanish, Buenos dias, and then what else? So thank you so much. No names, much better than. So, are you from Leyte? So thank you so much for visiting my live. Really appreciate that, and I'm almost done here because so I will stop at 1:30, 1 hour and 30 minutes. So I Patty. So you can drop your link as on vlogs. So you can drop your link as on vlogs. But I almost. So it's almost dinner time. So guys, I think that's it for today. So I will end up my live stream because I have something to do in the kitchen. You know, as a mother, I have so many um and sana endless house chores. Same thing, everyday cooking, washing dishes, washing clothes, sweeping. So I will see you. I hope to see you again next. Safe always and God bless. God bless. So bye bye. Thank you guys. Thanks for all your time. Thanks for all your time.